Starting as usual now, I need to check if there is audio. Oh, I didn't turn the sound on. Oh, yes, I hear it. Oh, yes, I hear it. Yes, there is audio. Good to know. Okay, before we start, let me show you guys something I got. Now, for this, I'm going to have to turn the lights on so you can see better. Give me a sec. Alright, lights on. Let me move this. Oh yeah, move my cup away as well. Alright, I got something I want to show you guys before we start. You ready? So I got a new copy of Ultra Sun. Brand new copy. Okay, that's all I wanted to show you. Gonna go turn off the lights now. By the way, I gotta go in a couple minutes because my oven's on. Pog table stream. Had you joined a couple seconds earlier, you would have seen why. Unless you did see. So, if you take a look here, I have all the eggs, except for that last one. You know, this is the box we're at. Let's see, just gotta realign. Once again, another 7 boxes pre-walked. So if you guys don't remember why I opted to buy another very zoomed in Ultra Sun, it's because eventually I will be hunting for Xerneas and Yveltal. I already have an Ultra Sun copy, of course, but I don't want to restart it because I have progress on it. And I sure as hell am not doing Dynamax Adventures for Xerneas and Yveltal. So, I bought a whole new copy. This is what I was talking about last time when I said that I might be getting something soon that, you know, will take up my time during the day, right? I don't have anything to shiny hunt right now because I've shiny hunted them all, mostly. So to keep me busy during the day, I have been, you know, collecting eggs and pre-walking them. That's been taking up most of my time. But now, I have this. I need to play through the whole game and get ready to hunt for Xerneas. So that's going to take time as well. So what I've been thinking I'm going to do is, instead of collecting the, you know, the required number of eggs for me to do this, and then pre-walking them, I go back to what I did before. I gather all eggs at once. I pre-walk all the eggs at once. That way, once I'm done that, I don't have anything to do until we're on here and we're done hatching all of them. So, I have all the eggs I need right now. I didn't pre-walk all of them just yet. So I'm going to have to do that. And then once I'm done that, I'll be able to play through Ultra Sun until, you know, we run out of eggs to use here. So, today was Mankey Community Day in Pokemon Go. I first got a strange-looking shiny Mankey today. The name said Lillipup. And then I proceeded to catch 20 shiny Mankeys today. I evolved the best one, the best IV one I got, into an Annihilape. And then the second best one into a Primeape. And then just before starting this tonight, I caught yet another strange-looking shiny Mankey. It kind of looked like a Rattata. So today, I caught 22 shinies in Pokemon Go. 20 of them being Mankey. That is 22 more into my list of overall collected shiny Pokemon. I also did double check before this. In my Pokemon Go, as of today, I have 9,083 Gimme Cool coins. And then, you know, that number plus 1,998 because I evolved 2 Gimme Ghouls. In Pokemon Go currently, I have collected 11,081 Gimme Ghoul coins. That's what basically 2 years of Gimme Ghoul grinding looks like. So, remember what I said last time about the fact that I might not be able to do anything the following day because I was going to hang with friends? I got that wrong. It wasn't the following day, but rather the day after, which was yesterday. So yesterday night, I did hang with friends. Funny story about something that happened. But before I tell that story, I'm going to hatch these eggs, and then I'm going to go double check my oven real quick, because my oven is still on. The bananas are ripe, so my mom wanted me to bake more of that banana bread. We couldn't find where the little cupcake papers were. So, you know, they usually like the convenient bite sizes, but we couldn't find the little cupcake papers. So instead, this time we opted to just use a cake mold. Nice, one big flat banana bread thing. Yeah, I gotta double check. If it's ready, I gotta take it off, or take it out and turn off the oven. So, hold on, give me a sec. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. It was indeed ready. Whoops. I poked it with a fork to make sure it was ready. It was, so I, had to take it out the oven. Take it out the oven. And then I had to take it out of the cake mold, put it onto a wire rack so it'll begin cooling down. Okay, so something happened last night that was kind of funny. Kind of like just an unfortunate series of events. So last night my friends came over. They brought over fried chicken and 2 pizzas. Like some wild beasts, we devoured all of it, not even leaving a crumb behind. And then after we were done absolutely devouring all that food, we were just chilling. We were playing actually a brand new little party game of ours, which is actually right here. If you guys know what this is, it's 5-second rule uncensored, if anyone knows what this game is. So we were playing that. So then one of my friends, he got an alert on his phone. You know how people these days, they have security cameras at home, and if there's any sort of movement detected, it gets, the phone gets a notification. So we were just chilling, playing some card games. One of my friends gets that alert on his phone. There was an unknown person standing in front of his house for like 10 minutes, walking around, even taking pictures of the front door. So we were all wondering, like, who the hell is this guy? Why is he taking pictures of his front door? Just walking around his house for 10 minutes. Like, some of my friends were theorizing maybe he's one of those, like, scopers or whatever they're called. They're scoping out the house, taking pictures of the area so they know where to rob. Like, where the front door is, what kind of security, like, cameras they had. Like, one of those people who were just scoping out the area. So we were theorizing maybe that's who this person was. Someone who was getting ready to rob the house, taking pictures of the weak points of the house, where the cameras are. Now, here's a layout of, my friend's living condition. He rents out his basement. Because, people do that. Say one family needs money, another family needs a place to live. Okay, I'll rent out my entire basement to you and your family. We get paid, you get a place to live. We don't talk to each other, we just basically live in the same house. We don't talk, we don't interact. You do your stuff, we do ours, right? So, he rents out his basement. And he only lives at home with his grandma at the moment because his folks are out of town. His grandma speaks some sort of Asian language that none of us know the name of. So she can't communicate with the people in the basement. And for some reason, my friend doesn't have a way to communicate with the folks living in his basement. I guess they take the whole independent thing really seriously. Like, they do their own stuff. They do their own stuff and we do ours. That was just a pop-up on my computer. Oh, did I hatch all my eggs? I'm just running around for no reason. So we were all advising him, yo man, maybe you should go home, right? Go home, check around the house, make sure everything's good, nothing's been tampered with. Warn the people in your basement, like, hey, there was someone suspicious walking around outside for 10 minutes, taking pictures of the front. So, not only did he go home, all my friends and I went to his place with him, as like backup, right? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised my dad even let me out the house. He hears his son's friend has some random person standing outside their house. And then, it's like, You don't know who that person is. Might be dangerous. I'm a little surprised my dad even let me out the house. I think the only reason he did is because he would do the same. If one of his friends reached out and said, "Hey man, there was some random suspicious looking person outside my house taking pictures," my dad would instantly head over and check it out. So I think that's the only reason my dad even let me out. I'm not gonna lie, if I was in my dad's shoes, I would go with us. But, you know, it's besides the point. So we all headed over to his place to check out the place and, you know, just stay there, make the house look lively in case anyone wants to rob the place. So we get there, and we find out actually what happened and who the person was outside the house for 10 minutes, taking pictures of the front. So what had happened was, one of the people living in the basement ordered food, like DoorDash, but I think the food got delivered to the wrong house. So one of the people living in the basement was walking around outside the house, searching for, you know, a bag of food. He didn't see anything, so he took pictures of the front door to show nothing was delivered, nothing was placed here. Man, we thought someone suspicious was outside taking pictures of the front house when all it was one of the people living in the basement just didn't get his food. So he was sending it to like DoorDash, showing, "I never got my food, please refund me." You know, my friends and I, mostly him, my friend who lived there, we were all debating like, yo, should we file a police report? Maybe like let them know someone suspicious was taking pictures of my house. Turns out it was just a guy living in the basement. One would think if you're renting out your basement to a family, you would know what their faces look like, right? One would think if you have people living in the same house as you, you would know what they look like. So if they show up at your front door, you don't instantly assume there's someone trying to rob you. Like, isn't that just a very simple solution? Just know the people who live in your house. Even if you're not family, even if you're renting out the place. Like, unless they're a hermit, but still. Right? But still. It could lead to moments like this, where we almost filed a freaking police report on this guy who lived in his own basement. Thankfully, we decided not to. We decided to go to his place, you know, make sure everything was okay. Rather him, because he could actually talk to them. He warned the people downstairs, like, yo, there was someone outside walking around, and then it's like, oh, it was you. Like, wouldn't you just know the faces of the people who live in your house? Like, isn't that very logical? Like, you don't have to get along, you don't have to interact, you don't have to speak. Just know what they look like. Right? That's very surface level interactions. Because, you know, if you don't even know the people who live in your house, if you don't even know what they look like, you don't know what kind of people they are, what's stopping you from renting out your basement to someone who will come upstairs into your bedroom in the middle of the night, right? They live in your damn basement. So anyways, that happened last night. We thought someone was trying to rob his house. We went there to double check. And then it just turns out it was one of the people who lived in the basement. So that happened last night. Thank God we didn't file a police report. And then last night, while we were just chilling at his place, before it got too late and, you know, we had to leave, we were just chilling there. We couldn't really play another card game or like a party game because the people downstairs were already complaining about the noise. when, it's the people's own house. They can have guests over if they want, but whatever. So we couldn't play another party game because then we would have been way too loud. So instead, we started talking. We started discussing trip plans. So at this moment, we're kind of discussing like what places we could go as a group together. Obviously, the place that is the most desirable, yet the toughest to organize, would be Japan. Japan's not only the farthest, but also the most expensive. And there's also the problem with my friends' schedules, Say they have a week off, they have a week of vacation time. Well, a flight to and from is gonna be 2 days alone, so you only really have 5 days to explore. That's not really a problem for me. I don't really have a job, I don't really have, I go to work, but it's my family business. I can take as much time off as I want, technically. I could take a month off and there'd be no problem. So, work isn't a problem for me. I don't have school. So it's like, I don't have any problems with any time at all. It's mostly all their schedules. So yeah, obviously Japan's number one, but that's the hardest to organize. So we then started to discuss some closer places, some easier places, as like a first trip. We go as a group. Like the first time we go on a trip as a group. Some are close by, some are easier. My friends threw out the idea of like Vancouver, or maybe Mexico, LA, or hell, we're even thinking maybe a cruise. A cruise somewhere, and then, come back, obviously. Maybe a cruise to Hawaii, and then we come back. So we're still in the talking phase. So let's see. Oh, right. A couple days ago, I was just walking around doing some Pokemon Go stuff. A group of 3 guys walked by me. I heard what they said. So they were just walking by. I heard one of the guys out of 3. I heard one of the guys say to another guy, "Bro, if you nut on your girl's face..." I couldn't help but start laughing. That's all I heard. 3 guys walking by, one of the guys say, "If you nut on your girl's face..." I just started laughing. So, if you guys don't remember the story of me getting this second Ultra Sun copy, right here. If you guys don't remember that story, so I'm going to be hunting for Xerneas and Yveltal because I'm predicting they're going to be shiny locked in Legend ZA. Just like all the legendaries were in PLA. All the legendaries are shiny locked, that's my prediction. If they're not, great, I'll hunt it again. But as of right now, I'm predicting that they will be shiny locked. Which means, the only way to get them shiny in the game is to shiny hunt them in another game and transfer them over. I sure as hell am not doing Dynamax Adventures again for them, because they are so difficult. I would actually rather buy a whole new copy of Ultra Sun just to play to the end and shiny hunt them like that. Oh, how much did it cost, you ask? This game cost me about $60 Canadian. Like $61, $62 Canadian. So you guys can convert how much that is to American. And if you don't remember the story of what it took for me to get my hands on this game, one of my friends, his girlfriend is going to school in New York City. Or just New York. I tried to buy this in Canada. Canada kind of sucks when it comes to stuff, to buying stuff. Nothing ships to Canada. You know. And this product is sold out, at least in Canadian Walmarts. Can this focus? There we go. So Pokemon Ultra Sun is sold out in Canadian Walmarts. And that's like the only place that was selling it. I'm not about to go on to Temu and try to buy this game. So it was sold out in Canadian Walmarts. American Walmarts don't ship to Canada. I was thinking, yo man, your girlfriend's in New York, right? For school. Would you mind asking her to do me a favor? Can you ask her to buy this game for me? I'll pay her back, and then, you know, when she comes back for like the holidays, can she bring it back so I can play it? Trust me, I have a use for it. Trust me, I tried to buy it here in Canada. If I could have, I would have. So yeah, I asked one of my friends to ask his girlfriend, who is going to school in New York, can you buy this for me while you're in New York and bring it back for me, please? And then obviously I'll pay you back. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So I got my hands on this earlier than expected. I was expecting to get this around December when she came back for Christmas time. Actually, she came back like almost a month ago. Almost a month ago because she came back for her mom's birthday. But, you know, she didn't come straight to me, because why would she? Right? So she gave it to her boyfriend, who's, you know, one of my friends. And it took until now for us to hang out again, for him to actually give it to me. You know, I wasn't in a rush for this, so I wasn't about to just drive up to his place just to purposely pick it up, right? We were gonna hang out eventually, he may as well just bring it when that time came, which was last night. So I finally got my hands on it. And yeah, now I need to play through the whole game in order to hunt Xerneas. I'd rather do all that than Dynamax Adventures for Xerneas and Yveltal. And for those who might be questioning, why specifically Ultra Sun? Well, that's because, like, last year, I bought a second copy of Ultra Moon. And yeah, I already have Ultra Moon. I can get the Ultra Moon exclusives. I needed a second copy of Ultra Sun. Got it? Good. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. This is like the only thing I know what I'm doing. It really is just a big trust me, bro, I know what I'm doing. You know, the other day, I got an unwanted haircut. The other day, I was just walking over to where my dad was, because my dad cuts my hair. I was just walking over to my dad. I was letting him know I'm gonna leave work early to pick up some groceries, and then pick up the takeout, and then head home. I'm gonna go home early today. So while I was there, he was just like, sit down, I'm gonna give you a trim right now. You look terrible. Obviously, I didn't want to, but then it's like, fine. Like, there are some parts that would probably need some touching up, but then he just kept on going. Kept on cutting shorter. Man, it's so hard for me to grow out my hair. I'm gonna say this right now. I like having longer hair. I don't like having short hair. Am I crazy for thinking this? Long hair is just easier to handle, easier to maintain. Because it all just comes down. It all just droops down. I don't have to push it up, like I do short hair. I don't have to style it. Long hair, it all just comes down. I don't have to do anything with it. And also, short hair, you're more likely to get bedhead. You wake up and your hair is an absolute mess. When it's longer, well, you just comb it out, right? So I find long hair easier to handle. Easier to maintain. And this is a hot take from myself, which is, at this point, just wrong. I like the way I look better with long hair. Now, literally everyone else disagrees. My parents don't like me with long hair. My friends don't like me with long hair. Nobody likes me with long hair. Except me. I'm the only person who actually likes me with long hair. Everyone else is wrong except me. That's not the case. That is never the case. That will never be the case. So, absolutely, I'm just wrong when I say I like myself better with long hair, but nobody else does. I am actually borderline crucified for having long hair by everyone I know. Nobody in their mama likes me with long hair. And that's such a shame. I know I don't look good. I know this is contradicting what I say, but according to the rest of the world, I know I don't look good with long hair, but it's like, I like having longer hair. It's easier to handle, and I personally just think I look better with long hair. Now, I don't look good to begin with, so having long hair won't fix that. Actually, in the eyes of literally everyone, it only adds to the problem. But it's like, if I like having long hair, why can't you all just leave me alone and let me have my longer hair? And besides, longer hair covers up just how bald I am. And while I still have a semi-full head of hair, let me grow it out before I lose it all. I don't remember where I saw this. I saw a post somewhere. It's like women saying, we have to deal with period cramps, we have to deal with whatever, what do men have to deal with? And then it's just a picture of a bald head. Guys deal with male pattern baldness, and believe us, we know. I know, believe me. Anyways. So it's like, yeah, while I still have hair, can I grow it out? Just let me grow it out. Leave me alone. While I still have hair, leave me alone. I'm already projected to not have kids anyways. Whether I have long hair or no hair, I'm already projected to not have kids. One of the worst things about before I got my hair cut was the fact that my sides, like my sideburns, like not actual sideburns, but just my sides, like those sides, one was longer than the other. And yeah, that looks terrible. My dad absolutely hated that about me. The fact that one of my sides was longer than the other. And yeah, I wanted that to be cleaned up too, but how do you ask your dad? Just shave off both sides, just make it clean and even. Obviously, with my dad, who cuts my hair, if I'm in the chair with that cloth over me, that drape over me, he won't just do that and be like, alright, there you go. He's gonna continue. He's gonna cut more. So I sit in that chair, my hair is getting reduced. It's also another thing, like, I don't want a haircut. I won't get a haircut. Stop asking me. When I say it's time for me to get a haircut, I will get a haircut. I don't want a haircut. I will not get a haircut. You know, it's that simple. But you know, when literally everyone in your life is telling you, God, you look terrible, please get a haircut. Like, you look so bad right now. Please, for the love of God, for the love of all that is holy in this world, please cut your hair. You look absolutely awful. When everyone in your life is telling that to you, you know, it really makes you question, like, damn, I like having my long hair, but clearly nobody else does. You know, I wish I could have longer hair. I wish I could keep my hair long. Nobody likes that. And I hatched completely the wrong egg just now. Look at the egg I just hatched. I somehow grabbed that one. So, yeah, something else about last night when we went over to his place thinking someone was borderline trying to rob his place. You know, I couldn't help but think, like, alright, I'm gonna get ready to die tonight. Because you never know. At that moment, we were under the assumption someone was about to rob my friend's house. And, you know, typically people who are burglars aren't peaceful. They're not just gonna say, okay, I'll leave when you ask them nicely. They typically carry weapons with them. So I was borderline thinking, alright, I'm ready to die tonight. You know, just in case we go there and an actual gang of people come over trying to rob the house. I was actually, you know, with the mentality thinking, alright, there's a chance I can die tonight. Well, if I were to die anytime soon, I guess I'm just seeing the fiery gates earlier than expected. You know, last night we were also supposed to, like, find a movie to watch. Clearly that didn't happen. We didn't even have a movie decided on yet. And also, I could actually, like, genuinely, right now, I could be gaming with my friends online right now. There's this new game on, I think it's like, what was it again? I don't know what the name of the game is. There's a new game on Epic. It's like a free-to-play game that's like multiplayer game. I don't know, from what I hear them describing it, it's kind of like Among Us kind of thing. One person is trying to get the rest, I think. I could genuinely be playing that with them right now. It's free to play. I have a PC now. I could be playing with them, but instead I'm here streaming into the void. Nobody listening for a blue monkey. This is the life I've chosen. Maybe it would have been a good thing for everyone if I did die last night. So last night we played this party game called 5 Second Rule, Uncensored Edition. So the basic premise of this game is, well, you first decide how many points is a win. Like you say, first person to 10 points wins. So the basic premise of this game is you have a little box of little cards, like so. This is very close to the camera. Like so, little box of cards. Just spit it out or not. So you have these little cards. So, you know, Name 3 people who OD'd, or things you'd like to set on fire. So you pick out a card. Like, you could pick either question to ask. You read the questions and you decide which one of the two to ask. So the next person has 5 seconds to list out 3 things. So, you know, like the one I just showed you. Things you'd like to set on fire. I have 5 seconds to answer. Okay, 5 things I'd like to set on fire. A house, a car, a bank. You know, like, you have 5 seconds to answer. And if you cannot come up with 3 answers, the next person goes. But the next person cannot answer the same things that was just said. So if I said a house and a car, but I can't think of a third thing, the next person goes, they have to answer 3 things they'd set on fire, but they cannot say house or car. So they have 5 seconds to come up with something new. 3 things new. So, you know, obviously we had a lot of laughs with the answers that we could have gotten from this. One of the questions I answered was, name 3 people who probably have a sex dungeon. I answered P. Diddy, Jeffrey Epstein, and EDP. And then, look here. It's like, ooh, let's see if it's shiny first. Okay, so there's this one right here. Name 3 words not to say on a plane. Ho, 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 ho. I'm sure Jay Schlatt would have a great time answering this. So yeah, it's like a lot of questions that... oh, right. I also got this one, but I couldn't think of a third one. Exercises that are sexy. So I said 2, but I couldn't think of a third one. I said squats, jumping jacks, and I couldn't think of a third one. I should have just said jogging. Oh look, not all the eggs were hatched. Oh yeah, there was also this one. Name 3 people who should run for president. Now, obviously you can't just say like your mom, your dad, your brother, right? Like actual people. So for this question, I answered Biden, Harris, and Hillary Clinton. Like, I can't say Obama, Trump, and Bush, because they already have been president and they cannot run again, right? So I listed out people who tried to run, like Hillary Clinton and Kamala Harris, and then I listed out Biden, because, you know, he only did 1 term. He technically could have run for a 2nd term, so I listed out Biden, Harris, and Hillary Clinton. One of the questions we got also, you know, this one, places you'd like to hide a hidden camera. Now, this is not me, obviously not me, but I just stated the obvious in order to, you know, win the point. So I answered bathroom, locker room, and for the last one, I just said car. I stated the obvious so that I could get the point. Oh look, here it is. Here's the one that's like people who probably have a sex dungeon. P. Diddy, Jeffrey Epstein, and EDP. Those are the names I said for that one. It's like, I could look through these cards and see what kind of questions they have. Some pretty funny questions. Here, I'll pull a random one out. Let's see. This one. Reasons to feel shame. Oh, believe me, I have several answers. And name 3 sins. What do I say? Greed, lust, glutton, pride? I don't remember the rest. Name 3 ways to end a bad date, or name 3 reasons to get a divorce. Alright, you got 5 seconds. Answer. right? So that's how the game goes. Name 5 ways you get a bruise, or name 5 nicknames for penises. You know, cock, dick, sausage. Name 5 reasons to have a drink, or name 5, or name 3 bachelorette party activities. Yeah, that's how this game goes. 5-second rule, uncensored edition. This one here. Name 3 gay men, or things you hate being rushed. Name 3 gay men. First person that comes to mind is James Charles. I know Supreme Arcanine is. Nikocado Avocado. There. Name 3 bigots, or name 3 times fast is better. Name 3 things that get stuck in your teeth, or whoops, drop the card. Name 3 places to wear piercings. Belly button, ear, lip. Name 3 ways to avoid pregnancy, or tattooed celebrities. Alright, so I think that's enough. I think you get the basic idea of how the game works. You get asked a question, you have 5 seconds to answer 3 things. And if you can't, the next person answers, but they cannot repeat your answers. Now, I named... One I answered was name 3 drugs. I think I said, like, cocaine, crack, and... I said cigarettes, but my friends didn't count that. Isn't cigarettes a drug? You know, when school teaches kids don't do drugs, kids, isn't the first thing cigarettes they teach you not to use in terms of drugs? Also, tonight is the season, potentially series, finale to The Penguin. I'm so sad the show's over. The show has been a 10 out of 10 for me so far. I really hope they get a season 2. That would be incredible. They would have to be careful with the season 2, of course. You know, since The Batman 2 is filming soon. I don't think they started filming yet, as of this moment. You know, if they do a season 2 before the Batman 2, they have to make sure nothing contradicts, or, you know, if something big really happens, why doesn't Bruce Wayne reference it, but only references season 1, right? But if they do a season 2 after the Batman 2, which is coming out in like 2 years, it's gonna be like 3 to 4 years between seasons. Which I suppose isn't the most outrageous thing. Look at how long it's taken to get a season 2 of Peacemaker or The Sandman. Okay, what other songs can I play? Yo, man, did you not see any of the cards I just showed? Or, you know, did you not hear anything I just talked about? Nope, just came back from a shower. Damn, you missed me mention P. Diddy, Jeffrey Epstein. Damn, you missed me mention that. Fine, for the sake of you being here and someone actually hearing this, I'll mention it again. So last night we played a party game called 5 Second Rule Uncensored Edition. So the premise of the game is, I gotta pull it back out of the box, is you get this little deck of cards right here. So you take a card, something like, name 3 things you'd like to set on fire, or people who OD'd. You have 5 seconds to name 3, and if you cannot, the next person goes. The next person has 5 seconds to list 3, but answers cannot be repeated. And there are a lot of, like, gems of questions here. Like, here, I'll pull out a random one. Name 3 free things, or name 3 places to hide money. You have 5 seconds to answer one of those. Well, you know, the person chooses which question to ask, and then the person has 5 seconds to answer. Name 3 people who need to lose weight. I think my friend got this question, and he said me. No, it was a different question. The question was, name 3 people who should keep their shirt on. He said me. And, you know, I was even, like, I was borderline raising my hand. Like, here, answer me. I'm a free answer. Name 3 sports celebrities who did jail time. I don't know that. Name 3 things that hang. Oh my god. Or name 3 mistakes O.J. Simpson made? I didn't know this card was there. Name 3 times bigger is better. Ladies. Name 3 divas. This is the uncensored version. Name 3 times you don't want your mom to call. You have 5 seconds to name 3 people Kanye West has ticked off. Five seconds to name 3 disgusting things people eat. 5 seconds to name 3 beers. Well, I'm screwed there. I don't drink. You know, the other night, my family and I, we were watching my sister's wedding videos. In the videos, it actually captured me taking a sip of champagne and then me making a disgusted face. Because, you know, it's my first time drinking champagne, because I don't drink. And when I tasted it, tasted like shit. So I made a disgusted face. Name 3 colors your poop could be. Or name 3 things you can bet on. Let's see. Name 3 reasons you might want to wear a merkin public wig. Name 3 places you find cellulite. I don't know what cellulite is. Name 3. Name 3. Focus. Hello. I think that's name 3 reasons. Yeah, name 3 reasons to have kids. Number 1 reason, sex. Name 3 unfounded beliefs. So yeah, anyways, like, you get asked a question, you have 5 seconds to answer. Name 3 hot older people. Alright, start listing off MILFs, folks. I promise I will not do research on names I find. Name 3 attractive qualities in a person. Let's see. Boobies, booties, personality. Name 3 drugs. Oh, this is the one I got. I said cigarettes and my friends didn't take it. Let's see. Name 3 people who are going to hell. Me. P. Diddy. EDP. Name 3... Okay, I got this one last night. Name 3 places to buy lingerie. I heard my friend say laundry. So I said places like Walmart, Costco, Target. They're just like, you can't buy lingerie at, you know, Target. Oh, you said lingerie. I heard you say laundry. Name 3 things that feel good. There are a lot of cards here, by the way. I didn't even do like 1% of the cards yet. Name 3 hallucinations. Name 3 things on a hooker's to-do list. You, me, him. Name 3 stupid people. Me. Name 3 actresses you think are good in bed. Wow. Alright, name 3 bad but good things. Name 3 STDs. This game's more fun when you actually have people to, you know, make stupid answers. Name 3 things you don't want your boss to tell you. You're fired. Name 3... What's that? Stains. Name 3 places you'd hate to get a pimple. My friend said his foot. I mean, yeah, technically. Can you imagine if you got a pimple on the bottom of your foot? How painful that'd be to every time you walk. Name 3 ways to relieve an itch. Name 3 ways to remove hair. Last night my friend said acid. Name 3 blue things. Does the sky and ocean count? Here, blue, a Panpour. That's something blue. Name 3 places you can lick yourself. Name 3 things you do in water. Three things you can do in water. You can bathe, you can cook, you can fuck in water. Name 3 people who should keep their shirts on. Me. My friend answered me for this one. Name 3 turnoffs. Let's see. Name 3 things it's best not to rush into. Or name 3 people who are in the mafia. Oof, I'm going to put that card away. I'm about to be put onto a hit list. Name 3 presidential candidates who lost. Oh, easy. Or name 3 things you could do with a pencil. Is there a shiny behind this? No. I mean, I'm thinking, obviously you can write with a pencil. Can you answer, you can erase? Because, you know, pencils have an eraser at the back. That is technically you could do with the object that is called a pencil. And then you could stab someone with it. You could sharpen a pencil. Name 3 things you shouldn't do to your anus. Name 3 words for angry. Name 3 things you pop, or name 3 lies you tell a one-night stand. Remember, all of these, you have 5 seconds to answer. Name 3 books with hot sex scenes. I think my friend answered like Mockingjay Part 2. I don't know. Experiences that are better when drunk. Oh, my friend would be an expert on answering that. Alright, I think that's enough cards. I'm gonna spoil it all before the next time we play. It's not like I'll remember them anyways. So, I had a strange dream last night. So, last night in my dream, I was wearing my jacket. I have a blue, like a very vibrant blue leather jacket. Because, you know, I wear that now that it's getting colder outside, but not cold enough yet to pull out the thick winter jackets. So, I wear this blue leather jacket. In my dream, I was walking around. I was wearing it. In my dream, this lady came up to me. I remember this lady is like, you know, short, round, I think Asian lady, you know, big, thick glasses and kind of like a mushroom tip haircut, you know, like that kind of lady. Picture that. So, in my dream, this, you know, lady came up to me, asked to, you know, was like, I like your jacket. Can I, like, try it on to see what it looks like on me? So I let her try it on, and then she just starts claiming, like, okay, this is my jacket now. I'm just like, no, give me my jacket back. She's just like, no, this is mine. It's mine now. So she just wouldn't give me back my jacket. Like, in my dream, I was at the mall I work at. So, eventually, I just, like, put my arms around her. Like, you're not getting away. We're going to security. And you are going to give me back my damn jacket. So in my dream, we actually went up the escalators to go find the security. We go up, we find the security. I tried to tell them, this lady won't give me back my jacket. And then in my dreams, the lady's like, no, this is my jacket. Like, she's trying to lie in front of the mall security to try to, you know, try to further push the lie that is, you know, this isn't mine, it's hers. Like, I remember in my dream, I was thinking, there are security cameras everywhere. They will see that I came into the mall wearing it, and they will see I took it off to give to you to put on. I don't remember all the details. In my dream, the security are like, ma'am, give this man his jacket back now. And then I remember myself, I was just rubbing in her face like, you goddamn right, you heard the man. Give me my damn jacket now, bitch. It's like, hurry up, give me my damn jacket. Yeah, that was a dream I had last night. The other night as well, I had a dream. I was shot in my knee. Yeah, the other night, I had a dream I was shot in my knee. And in my dream, the bullet was still in my knee. Like, I could barely move. I could barely move my leg, my knee. I could barely bend it because there was still a bullet in it. Weird dreams these days. The synapses in my brain don't know how to turn off when I'm asleep. Name 3 reasons you go to court. What, me specifically? Name 3 things you shouldn't buy from a street vendor. Let's see. Name 3 body parts with hair. Name 3 ways you deal with a hemorrhoid. Now, I did get well, I wasn't asked this, but this question was asked last night. I was thinking surgery to remove it, you know, medication, and deal with it. How you deal with a hemorrhoid? Just deal with it, you know? As in, like, you just go through with it. It happens. There's blood when it comes out. You just deal with it. Name 3 smells that make you gag, or name 3 places you don't want to find blood. Well, we just had a hemorrhoid question, didn't we? By the way, because today was also Mankey Community Day, I saw someone online, like in a Discord server I'm a part of, someone got a shundo. Damn. I don't remember the exact IV numbers for my Annihilate. All I know was it's the only 3-star Shiny Mankey I got today. And you know, I almost messed up today. I thought that, you know, just for Community Day, you would be able to evolve Primeape into Annihilate just with candy, nothing else. You don't need to do the, you know, as your buddy and then knock out, what, like 30 ghost types or whatever. Like, I thought you didn't have to do that today. Had I not looked it up afterwards, then I would have had to. So I didn't look up beforehand how to evolve into Annihilate today. I just thought you could evolve it just because it's Community Day. You know, they did that for the Teddy Ursa Community Day. You could evolve into Ursaluna just with candy. You didn't have to wait for a full moon. No, it turns out that today, if you had your if you had your Primeape as your buddy, you simply catch 20 fighting types and it can evolve. I didn't know that until after Community Day ended, but I still had a chance. What I did was the 4-star raid after Community Days. So I did a 4-star Primeape raid, and then, you know, Mankey started to appear for 30 minutes. So I did that, and I was able to evolve into an Annihilate today. Not even all the eggs were hatched there. You know, we're actually very close to finishing this quest, I guess you could say, the shiny quest of mine. We have 2, 4, 6. We have 6 out of 9. Nice. We have the 2 Patrats, the 2 Pansages, and the 2 Panseers. All that's missing is 2 Panpours and 1 Furfrou, and then we're done. And then we will move on to for a certain X-shaped deer. You know, there's actually a problem with hunting Xerneas. It'll be full odds. At least for a time. it will be full odds because I don't have a living dex to give myself the shiny charm, and the guy who has a living dex, no shame in feeding, he's away for school, so he's not around here to help me get the shiny charm. So I'm going to have to full odds it until he comes back for Christmas, for the holidays. But, you know, there's still time. I still have 0 out of 2 shiny Panpours, and then a shiny Furfrou. And I still need to play through the whole damn game. I think we are now halfway done for tonight. Yeah, we just did 3.5. So another 3.5 equals 7. What else can I play? I don't know, this came to mind. Oh yeah, earlier today I also saw that Sonics posted a video hunting every Deoxys form. No wonder he didn't post in, like, 6 months? No, 4. Because the video before that, the Kangaskhan, I see was over 4 months ago. No wonder it took him so long to post another video. Damn, that's crazy. Shiny hunting every Deoxys form. How about we go to the version of the song that I actually do like? want to know something I just thought about? I was thinking, how many eggs in total have I hatched so far? It took, I have room for 810. It took 2 of those to get the shiny Patrats and shiny Panseers, but only took 1 for Pansage. So that's 5. 2, 2, and 5. What? 2, 2, and 1, that's 5. So 810 times 5, that's 4,050. At this point, I have hatched over 4,000 eggs. Obviously, not all of them on camera. Once I got all the shinies I needed, I hatched the rest on my own. So, lately, for me, I have hatched 4,000 eggs. That's not counting these yet. So, well over, 4,200? This is the life I've chosen. Man, I'm tired. Tomorrow, for me, so technically the day that this is posting, it is National Singles Day, November 11th. Though I don't think many people know that. Not like many people care. I didn't know it to begin with. My friend earlier today mentioned that it's probably overshadowed by Remembrance Day or Veterans Day in America. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people wear poppies these days. Not all eggs were hatched there. I had a feeling that hatched a little too fast. Whoops. Alright, let's change up the music. Oh, hi there. You said hola in the chat. Hi. How are you today? I don't really have anything to do after this. Probably just go to bed. I already washed the dishes tonight. I already took the quote-unquote bread out the oven. See, what I did to make sure it doesn't stick to the actual cake mold is I used parchment paper. At the very bottom, I cut out a circle of parchment paper to put at the bottom. Then all I had to do was grab a rubber spatula, just, detach it from the sides, from the edges, and then it just plopped right out. I don't know that trick where you fold parchment paper, you cut it, and then it comes out a perfect circle. I don't know that trick. So what I had to do was I literally just had to cut a circle out of it. You know, I could technically just, like, whip up some frosting, put some heavy cream, you know, whip it up, add some sugar to it to make it sweet. Food coloring. And then I could literally make a 3-layer cake. A 3-layer banana cake. I literally could do that. It is so easy, I could do that. But, you know, I don't have heavy cream. I would need to go in and buy it. And, well, it's 11 at night right now. No place is open. What do you guys think? Shiny tonight or no? I'm sadly kind of leaning towards no. I don't think I will get a shiny tonight. I don't have that gut feeling right now that I will get a shiny tonight. I would happily be proven wrong. You know, the odds are against me to get a shiny tonight. I mean, I suppose I did get 22 shinies today. So I think I think I might be a little, like, spent on shinies today. I think I used up all my luck today. So, you know, it's no biggie if I don't get the shiny tonight. It's okay. I already got more than plenty other shinies today. Even if, you know, 20 of them were the same thing. Man, I just got the idea. Because I still have my friend's 3DS, I'm still borrowing my friend's 3DS. What if I play Ultra Sun right now while doing this? I could. But see, the thing is, whenever I replay a game, like, replay one of the Ultra Sun and Moon games, what I do, like, obviously, I try to get to post-game as quick as I can to shiny hunt the legendaries. So what I do is I send my team to my actual main file, and I just grind for that Chansey in Pony Grove until my team is high enough level to where I could just breeze through everything. I didn't buy the game for the gameplay or the story. I bought the game to shiny hunt in the post-game. So, I need to get to the post-game ASAP. Remember the last time I played through these games? I made it to post-game and I didn't want to restart the game without getting everything, because it would have just been a waste. I'm in post-game. It'd be a waste not to shiny hunt everything, given I already came all the way here. So both times I played through Ultra Sun and Moon last year, yeah, I hunted every single legendary available. Both times. Including the 2 Stakatakas and Blacephalons. Anyone else ever purposely sneeze loud just to see how loud you can sneeze? Oh, that's loud. Ooh, let me turn that down. Wow, this is super not focused. I'm sorry I don't have more to talk about tonight. Next time I should have the last episode of Penguin to talk about, as well as probably one of the two movies, either Joker or Transformers. Probably Joker. Watch the bad one first before cleanse the palate with a good one like Transformers. You know, speaking of Transformers, so I tried looking up Rise of the Beasts clips, and then I saw a recommendation, Rise of Unicron, Transformers The Rise of Unicron. I'm like, wait a second, what's this? You know, I saw like official teaser, had like 1 million views or whatever, and I start to get excited, like, oh shit, are they finally continuing the story? Are we finally gonna see Unicron and, you know, the story continued with Quintessa? No, turns out it's a fan project. Man, I was so disappointed. I knew the CGI, like the quality, didn't look like, you know, movie quality. So I was starting to question, like, what's going on here? Man, it's a fan project. A fan project to tell the story of what happened after with Quintessa. You know, whenever that G.I. Joe crossover movie happens, in a couple years, we are closely approaching a decade since the story was just left. It's already been 7 years since The Last Night. That came out in 2017, right? Yeah, 2017. Jesus Christ. It's been 7 years since the story was left off. Was just, you know, ended abruptly and we never got any sort of continuation. Damn you, Paramount. I mean, not every film we've gotten since The Last Night was bad. It's just not the direction I want to see the Transformers franchise continue down. In the 7 years since we got The Last Night, we got Bumblebee, which is a great movie. We got I'm talking live action, so not Transformers 1. We got Transformers Rise of the Beast, which was okay. It wasn't spectacular, it wasn't terrible, it was pretty good, you know? And whenever the hell that G.I. Joe crossover is, which, you know, I don't really know anything about G.I. Joe, so I didn't really want a crossover, but we're getting it anyways. Man, can you imagine a live-action movie about Unicron? Shit, the potential, man. So yeah, it turns out this movement or whatever started 3 years ago. Transformers Rise of Unicron, first official teaser trailer, 3 years ago, 1.2 million views. for our fan film Transformers Rise of Unicron. Oh, only one egg hatched there. Ugh. Sorry, I was just looking outside. I can hear the weather. I hear it's raining outside, also a big wind outside. Alright, we are down to our last box for tonight. Only 30 more eggs to go tonight. Whoops. I got off the bike there. Maybe I should change it up for the last, like, couple eggs. Alright, 10 more eggs for tonight. Alright, last 5 eggs for tonight. Yeah, I had a gut feeling we weren't gonna get a shiny tonight. It's okay, there's always next time. Well, I think this is the last egg. No shiny tonight. Well, it's okay. Just have to come back and do this again next time. Oh, nope, there was one more egg. Whoops. Guess I can't count to 5. Now we are all done. Okay, that's 7 boxes tonight, no shinies. So, I'll have to come back next time. Well, thanks for watching everyone. See you next time. Goodbye.